Dr. Draw is an amazingly talented violinist who's wowed audiences all over. He's risen from his humble beginnings as a street busker to playing jazz festivals, nightclubs, and even dance circuit parties. He's about to release his second album, and I talked to the fancy fiddler about what we can expect.
Let's talk about your new CD, Train
Awesome.
64. Comes out December 13th. You excited?
I'm extremely excited.
And tell us exactly the reference Train 64. What is it? It's Via?
Yeah,
Is
it's
this a
Via
dedication
Rail.
to Via?
Yeah, the Via Rail train that I took from Toronto to Montreal. And it's a funny thing, just 2 weeks ago, I was taking a Via Rail train and it was a 64.
64 back.
Once again, it's really, really cool.
It comes full circle.
It really does.
As with most sophomore CDs, Dr. Draw's follow-up has themes of growing up and moving on.
The first CD was just the first chapter. The second CD was a continuation of everything. It was like you pointed it out exactly. First one was kind of dedicated to Toronto, to being a busker, playing on the street. This one was, okay, I'm moving on, I'm moving out of my parents' place, I'm going to Montreal. I want to see how it is to survive on my own, see how things pick up, and everything worked out so good. And this one great thing we have about Canada is that you have both. You've got the business, the fiery Toronto, and then you've got the extremely laid-back Montreal. So at that time I was like, I really needed a laid-back style of life for a little while. Now I've come back all powered up and ready for this fiery city.
How do you feel you're maturing as an artist?
Well, this time I have a collective.
Okay.
I have a group of musicians that I put together in Montreal, and one actually member from Toronto. So
Okay.
it's a big cross-Canada thing.
I consider you not a musician, but a performer. Would you
Yes.
agree?
It's a mixture of both. As a musician in this century, you can't really be a basement-oriented person just sitting there playing for yourself. You need an audience. And to captivate an audience is an art form itself. So I guess it's a bit of both, but I like being a performer in a sense too. I can't live without going out on stage. I need it.
You have such high energy, though. You're amazing, even the way you just move, and you're just into it. You feel your passion when you move.
Yes.
And, where'd you get your dance moves?
My mom. my
mom was a ballerina?
Yeah,
is this
she
right?
was a ballerina for many years, and now she teaches at National Ballet School.
Nice.
And I took about, I think it was 8 years of torturous, just classes kind of forced upon me.
Okay.
And I complained, now it's all paid off.
I was curious to see if there was anyone Dr. Draw would love to do a duet with.
You know, one person that I wouldn't mind jamming one time with, just the hell of it,
Okay.
Ashley McIsaac.
Oh,
I would say that.
fantastic.
That'd be a really cool thing to do.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us.